sample of what we're going to be talking about today. Kind of using it in a sentence a little bit. I have the metronome set at 139. I just have it in my heads. But on 2 and 4. Not on all 4, not on the Dove 15. Right? And I've said that before. That's just the dumbest thing in the world to do. It will not help you. It will not help you. I've offered Mr. 8020 to come on my show via Zoom. We'll have one of my interviews and we'll debate that topic. Right? And my resume is probably a little better than his. Hate to say it. Right? We'll talk about why doing that with a metronome is a waste of time. Alright, but putting it on 2 and 4 is actually good for you. Anyway, the metronome 2 and 4 at 139, I did page, I lost the page. Anyway, I was working on page 34 out of Ted Reed. Ted Reed, again. So this is my third and final lesson in Drum Mission Instructional. I forgot the name of my channel. I got a lot going on, guys. There's a lot going on here. Anyway, I don't know, lately I'm into this thing with crying on the cameras. It's just funny to me. Remember, I don't care if it's funny to you. I don't care. I'm going to keep doing this anyway. Anyway, Ted Reed book. The Ted Reed book. We talked about this before. I will post the other 2 versions of this instructional in the description. It's this book, right? This is a $10 book. And I've said this before. You want to increase your vocabulary for everything? For jazz, funk, rock, the whole bit? Pages 34 to 40. There are enough rhythmical figures here, and if you know how to use them, there's enough to last you a lifetime. I've been working through them, I don't know, since I was 18, 19. I'm still finding new things to do. And then I have to go back and refresh my memory on stuff because you can't practice it all. If I were to only practice this, just this, these 6 pages, all the ways that I know, it'd be like a 3-day thing just to get through everything once. So, again, I've said this before, this is the wheel, folks. And all the other stuff, and a lot of the guys on YouTube, not Mr. 8020. I said, I don't care for his show at all. Once in a while he does something right. But Mike Johnson, and Stephen Clark, and Stephen Taylor, name a few, and a couple other guys. Even that guy Zach is pretty good, except he's not really funny. He's more stupid, But like my show is hysterical. It's hysterical. Because I use clips for professionals, I think that's what it is. You shouldn't do comedy unless you're a professional. Don't try this at home, kids.
And I don't need any of this. I don't need this stuff. And I don't need you. I don't need anything. Except this. This ashtray. And that's the only thing I need is this. I don't need this or this. This ashtray. This paddle game. The ashtray and the paddle game, and that's all I need. And this remote control. The ashtray and the paddle game and the remote control, and that's all I need. And these matches. The ashtray and these matches and the remote control and the paddle ball. And this lamp.
Kids. Alright. So, there is enough. This is, like I said, this is the wheel. You can check out some of those other guys. They have cool stuff, Mike Johnson, to bring you to the same thing that this is going to bring you to. But I got to be honest with you. You work on these 6 pages, 7 pages, or whatever it is. Like I said, you got way more than they could ever give you in one little YouTube lesson. That's why if you want to learn more about this, get with me. thedrummission@gmail.com. $50 an hour on Zoom, maybe 4 lessons. I'll give you enough to last you the next 10 years, right? Because my job has never been to show you how to play. It's to show you how to practice so you can show yourself how to play. All right, let's talk about this. We're back on page 34 like we were in the last 2, right? And that first figure, which I have posted here, is 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Again, if you don't know how to read, get with me. I'll show you. $50 a lesson, 4 lessons, we're done. You'll know how to read. Alright? Zoom. wherever you are in the country, or Hawaii, because you can write me down. All right, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. That's number 1. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. But if I'm going to swing it, I'm going to break those up a little bit. If I count it in triplets, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, or 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 1, a 2, a 3, 4. That's how I think of it. It's a little easier. Now we add all the other triplets on my snare. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and the hi-hat. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and now add spang-a-lang-a-lang. So this is where it differs. This is the hardest of the 3. The other 3, coordination-wise, was much easier than this. This is not going to be that easy. Watch this go by. I'm going to do it nice and slow, and I'm going to do it for a little bit, okay? There's a lot of independence here, right? Again, 1, a 2, a 3, 4. We're going to go slow. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 see, even when you get to beat 4, right? Beat 4, 4 and 1. 4 and 1. So that's a lot of layered drumming and independence there. You're going to have to take this slow, little by little. But just imagine if you're playing a little swing tune in the club. Not too quick. A sax player doing his thing, and you hear some little neck. The cymbal's so junky that you want to kind of cop, right? Kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. And so again, you have page after page of figure after figure in this book. All right? All right? That's today's lesson. That's today's lesson. A nice shorty. All right? I'm going to take you out. I'm going to play through one of these here. I think I'm going to play through page 38, but I'm going to break it up. I'll post it. You know, I'm going to go from a beat to, or maybe I'll just swing through it. I don't know. And do like 4 bars of it and then swing or halftime shuffle, something like that, right? I did halftime shuffle the last time, maybe I'll swing this time, right? And then we'll just go straight down with the metronome set at 2 and 4 at like 140 beats a minute, all right? Let me take you out with this. I got a couple of drum covers coming up. I got another Musicians on Couches in the studio coming up. This is going to be, if you love the last one, you're going to go crazy over this one coming up. And I am going to take a week or 2 off. I got to have some work done on my laptop, and that's why we're going to take a week, okay? And I got an exam in this college course. I got so much going on, folks. I got so much going on. There's just one of me. And I know you're saying, thank the Lord. Every time I say there's just one of me, a lot of people end up going to church. All right. Be right back. Let me set up everything, and let's go to it. All right, folks. Let me take you out with this. Page 38. The Syncopation book. Ted Reed. Excuse me. Spitting up lunch. Oh, man. Oh, forget it. Ted Reed, page 38. Syncopation book. 10 lines, 4 bars, 10 4-bar lines. Every bar is different, right? I'm going to do these as 4-bar phrases and throw time in the middle. I'm not going to do them all, one for the sake of time, and one, not all these work great at every tempo. What tempo am I at? 143, the metronome clicking away at 2 and 4, which is better than any kind of weird thing. All right, if all you did was this for a month, you'd see a great improvement in your vocabulary. You'd be like a freaking dictionary. Here we go. Starting at number 1, and again, I'm going to skip around. 4 bars, back to time, and that kind of thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.